WTWO Sport with Nicole Christine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. The Terre Haute Rex taking a day off from game action today. Probably not too disappointing for the team considering that high heat and also the busy week they've got ahead of them. Here we have the home games for that upcoming week for you. The Rex will play 9 games from Sunday to Sunday, starting with a matchup against Hannibal tomorrow evening at 5:30 at Bob Warren Field. They host again on Monday when Quincy comes to town for a doubleheader at 5:30 and 8. The Rex also spending some time on the road this week, traveling to Lafayette, Hannibal, and Kokomo, all leading up to another Sunday matchup at home against Danville. Kids from all across the valley spent this past week at Indiana State's annual Greg Lansing basketball camp. The camp wrapped up on Thursday, but it marked the beginning of a series of summer camps the Sycamores are putting on this summer to keep kids on the court and progressing in their hardwood skills. This upcoming Wednesday, June 20th, ISU will host a high school team shootout. Coach Lansing says there will be about 50 teams at the event, which is located at the ISU Arena and Rec Center. The second session of the individual camp, which boys from 1st through 7th grade are able to participate in, will take place during the second week of July. These camps are designed to give local youth a chance to learn more about the game and also allow the Sycamore players to step into the role of mentors, a valuable opportunity that has been a part of Coach Lansing's own life since his own childhood.
I'm a coach's kid. It's gone to camp all summer, every summer as a kid, and worked them as coaches and as a player when I was in college. So it's just something, it's the kind of what you do in the summer. You know, you're never getting away from the game, and we love doing it the way we do it here, allowing our guys to coach and counsel the kids and get to know them. So we have a lot of fun with it.
According to Coach Lansing, there were 130 boys who attended last week's basketball camp. We are still a couple months away from Friday nights spent under the lights of those high school football games, but for those of you missing your local favorite standouts, you are in luck. The 14th annual Wabash Valley Football Coaches All-Star Game is just a week away, and practice for the game begins tomorrow. This year, there are 35 high schools represented on the roster of 94 athletes. The players are divided up into a black and a gold division for the matchup. Practices run from Sunday through Friday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Time at ISU's Memorial Stadium. That's also where the All-Star Game itself will take place next Saturday, June 23rd, and the kickoff time for the game is 7:30. This Friday, June 22nd, there will be a banquet recognizing those all-star athletes at St. Mary of the Woods Providence Center. Former Terre Haute North and Indiana State quarterback Chris O'Leary will be the keynote speaker at the banquet. O'Leary is no stranger to the All-Star Game, which he played in himself in 2010. O'Leary is currently on staff at Notre Dame. Robinson coach Tim Nolan will be inducted into the WVFCA Hall of Fame during the banquet. Tickets can be purchased at the door or by calling Tom Jones at 812-878-4572. There aren't a lot of things that go together as well as dads and golfing, and that is made even more apparent by the tradition of the U.S. Open and Father's Day falling on the same weekend. Today kicked off the 3rd round of the Open at Shinnecock Hills. Dustin Johnson holding a 4-shot lead heading into round 3. Here he is at the 11th hole, a par 3, putting his first birdie of the day in for the share with fellow American Brooks Koepka. Later on at the 15th hole, Johnson has the lead at +1, but misses this putt for par as the ball arches left just over the hole. You can see the disappointment there on Dustin's face. And then on the 18th, Johnson trying for par again, and the ball skirts right over the left edge of the hole. Johnson finished at +3, 77 on the day, and he is part of a 4-way tie heading into the final day of the Open. Another popular activity to do with Dad on Father's Day weekend is going to a baseball game. And there was plenty of MLB action to enjoy today, even if you were snacking on Cracker Jacks at home. The Reds visiting PNC Park and the Pirates this afternoon. Top of the 2nd, Pirates lead 1-0, but Suarez here deciding he's going to tie it up with this solo home run to left center. Bottom of the 3rd, Colin Moran says, you know what, I'd like a solo home run for myself, thank you very much. Sends this one out of reach of a leaping Reds outfielder right there over the wall for a trip around the bases. Then in the bottom of the fourth, Elias Diaz with another solo homer for the Pirates, rocketed over to the corner of left field. Pirates with a 3-1 lead after that one. Fast forward to the bottom of the sixth, Pirates up 4-1 now. Josh Harrison hits one to left field and right over the wall again. That's good for 2 runs. Reds never able to make a comeback, and Pittsburgh takes this one 6-2. In other MLB news, the Indians fell to the Twins today 9-3, and then we've got the Cubs and Cardinals game, which last I checked was at the top of the 8th. Cubs up over the Cardinals 6-3. That's the final on sports for tonight. Your final weather check is up next.